Hey, I hope you're all well. Let's get right into the reading. So I'm hearing a song by Jill Scott, which is Living My Life Like It's Golden. Living My Life Like It's Golden. And I'm seeing someone kind of sit and you're in a meditative state and you're really basking in your own energy, in your own peace. So I feel like a lot of you guys are about to come into peace. It's like I'm hearing you're about to come into your sun. You're about to come into your sun. So you're going to be feeling yourself a lot more. You could be looking different. As I'm saying that, the sun has literally just come out and it's shining in my room. So I feel like this spring and this summer season is going to be very, very telling for you guys of who you are and who other people are around you. I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of external shifts. So your internal world, that's already shifted. You've already been doing this inner work on yourself, but it's now going to reflect in your outer reality, in your external reality. So there'll be like a lot of new people you'll be meeting who are on the same wavelength, who hold a very, very pure heart and soul like you guys, who are very innocent, very connected to their inner child. Because I feel like you've been doing a lot. You've been doing a lot of work to reprogram and kind of, I'm hearing deprogram what you were taught as a child, and letting things go that haven't benefited you or haven't assisted you in life, in moving forward, in being your authentic self. You're letting that all go. You're shaking off all of these masks and all of these opinions. And I'm just seeing words being thrown at you. I'm seeing like a little boy and a girl, and just words being thrown at you by parents, by grandparents, by teachers, by authority figures that you thought that you could trust. They were kind of just there putting you down. But this is normally what like chosen ones, what anointed people, what you have to deal with, what children of God have to deal with, because you it's all a lesson. All of these wounds, all of these lessons, if you experience any trauma, whether it's this life or past life, it's all to assist you in remembering who you are and standing back up in your power and shaking these people off your back and shaking their beliefs and their opinions and their stuck energy and their repeating of cycles that they haven't got the strength and courage to break. Is to get you to realize, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like them. Enough is enough. It ends with me. Can I get one card, please, to start off these messages? What does the collective need to hear right now? We have Sage Stick Cleanse. Yeah, this is what I feel like you're doing. I was seeing someone meditate and you're really connecting with yourself. They had their eyes closed and it was kind of like you have your hand on your heart with your eyes closed. It's like a smile. And you're really connecting and you're really, it's like breath work. I feel like some of you could be doing breath work. You know who you are now. And it's been a long time coming, I'm hearing, but you know who you are now. We have Star Blanket, Transition, yeah. You've released these energies that you may have been carrying with you from past life. I'm hearing orphan and depression. So some of you could have always felt like you didn't fit in and you didn't belong with your family. And maybe because of the energy that you carried on your soul like a blanket, you were treated this way. And then we also have here Birch Tree, Humility. This is what's coming in for you now, the sun. It's like this kind of energy that is shining through my room right now, and it's shining in the space that you guys exist on, and this space that you're watching this reading in. The sun is shining in on you. All of these rays of Christ consciousness are now tapping into you, into your heart, into your soul, into your mind. Some of you could enjoy doing stitching. I'm seeing like embroidery or stitching. Maybe you enjoy doing that. You could do it as a hobby, or maybe that's a job for you guys. What else, Spirit? We have Medicine Wheel Cycle. Yep. You're at the complete close of a cycle, but it's not just ending out and you still got some bits to do to close it up. You're at the complete end of a cycle, which is now why your external reality is shifting, and it's reflecting all of this work that you have been doing. So get ready for some big opportunities to be coming in, and get ready to meet people who are on your wavelength, who you won't have to kind of work out, do they have an agenda? Are they going to stab me in the back? Are they actually a friend? Are they actually someone that I can trust and I can date and I can be intimate with? Remember to trust yourself now, because you're a different person now. What else, Spirit? You won't make mistakes that you've made in the past, I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Some of you could be coming into new cycles with your children. So those of you that have adult children, maybe there was difficulties there. I feel like there's going to be new cycles beginning when it comes to your children. We have Shoal Dancer Wild. So this is all of the colour that you have stepped into, because you've stepped into your sovereignty. You are now a free person, a free being, because you've remembered. It's like you've remembered your blueprint, and this means that your blueprint can completely activate and it can shine through, and it can take the will more so than like your human self, because the human self will have hang-ups still and insecurities and fears, because healing is linear, I'm hearing, so it always comes up in layers. But it's like your soul can now come to the forefront and it can take the will. And this is what other people are seeing. You could be noticing that you're dancing more freely. Maybe you're like walking down the street and you've got your music in, you've got your headphones in, and you're kind of singing along out loud. Maybe before you may have just had your music in and had your head down, and now you're putting your head up and seeing someone walk, and you're walking with confidence. You're strutting like an angel. What else, Spirit? We have here adjacent possibilities, and that's come out with healer of the ages. So all of these doors are going to be opening for you because you willed them to open. You've claimed these doors opening for you because you have healed yourself. They keep saying it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but you have done it. You didn't give up on yourself, even in those moments where you were kind of like, I had enough of this. I can't do it anymore. You had to like drag yourself on the floor. You're not even just crawling anymore. You had to drag yourself. You kept going and you held that belief and you held that grace. You didn't project and like take out all of this work that you were doing. Maybe you're like the black sheep of the family, the generational curse breaker. So you knew you were carrying quite a lot of your family members like on your energetic back, on your spiritual back, but you didn't hold this bitterness because you know that you signed up to do this in this incarnation because you have the ability and power to, and you've done it, which is where you're going to get this anointing now and this crown from the Most High God. I mean, not going to get, you already have it. It is on your head. It is on your spiritual head now, and you can feel it. You know that's saying, what is it? Heavy the head that wears the crown, something like that. That's coming through, but it's like you would have said that in the past, but you're not saying that anymore, and your crown is lighter because it's made of holy light. We have here second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Some of you could be doing a lot of work on your sacral and your second chakra. I feel like the lower chakras were very, very important for you to balance out, because I feel like they got shut down. I'm just kind of seeing them in a chokehold, like your lower chakra is like in a chokehold. They got shut down. Some of you unfortunately could have experienced physical abuse or sexual abuse as a child, or maybe your soul experienced this a lot in past lives and it remembered and carried it with it, and this is a cycle that you had to close out. So it almost felt like as if it did happen to you in this lifetime, if it didn't actually happen to you in this lifetime. What else, Spirit? Can I just get one more card for the collective from this deck? One more card. Thank you. We have community. Love this. I'm seeing the Three of Cups. This is what this card reminds me of, the Three of Cups. So you will be celebrating, and you're going to be celebrating with the people who truly love you, who are rooting for you to win in the physical. It's giving the feeling of ancestors and a spiritual court in the physical. So again, this is that soul family. This is that soul tribe that you guys are going to be meeting now, coming into unions with. This is both romantic and platonic, and you can trust them because they are like you. Starting at the number 7, so that's that number that's connected to enlightenment. They're on the ascension pathways and the pathway of enlightenment. They too hold that Messiah energy, that anointed one energy. You see how these women, they've all got these like different crowns within their hair. So you've all been anointed and crowned in different ways, and you will hold different self-masteries, and you're going to come together, you're going to create together, you're going to work together, you're just going to come into friendship together and be able to experience this realm together with people who are like you, where you won't feel the oddball, the odd one out. What else, Spirit? Do the collective need to hear right now? Can I get a few messages? Thank you. We have duality, balance needed. I feel like this was, I saw it in this deck, but I didn't pull it. Duality, balance needed. I saw the yin and yang. So you could be seeing the yin yang symbol. And this is just that confirmation that you are completely in union. Your divine feminine, your divine masculine, your lower nature, your higher nature, your light and your dark, your shadow, you are in union. You're very, very balanced. And this is where you're feeling in that peace. And if you're not feeling in that state in the moment, continue doing what you're doing because you will get there. I'm hearing the waves and the waters. The tide will come back out and it will subside. So some of you, you're about to get there. You're about to get to this balanced state where you really and truly remember who you are and why you came here. And then no one's going to get in your way. You're not going to self-sabotage, and nothing will hold you back from going after your purpose for your destiny timeline. Then we have beacon, shine on. This is you. You are that beacon of hope, and you are that beacon of light. And this is what you've remembered. So this is why you've always attracted the moths and you've always attracted the weirdos. But then you've also always attracted the butterflies and beautiful people. Like you attract both. And there's something about water, the water element and the waves. So where the waves were kind of always crashing and maybe you always felt like you were going against the tide, you're now going to flow and you're going to surrender because you've let go and you've let God. Because that soul has now come to the forefront. So the human side's still there. Your human and your higher self intertwined, it's still there. But the insecurities and the hang-ups and the things that we experience in this density, you're not going to allow them to hold you back. It's like Jesus take the wheel. I'm hearing Jesus take the wheel. We have review and reflection, time out needed. This is what I feel like you've been doing. You've been really reflecting on yourself and your path thus far and your understanding. Everything's falling into place. You're putting all of the puzzle pieces together and now you can see the bigger picture. And you're seeing how beautiful your path has been thus far. And you're seeing how beautiful you are and how you've got yourself to where you are today. So you'll be thanking and showing gratitude for your past self. This deck next. Can I just get 2 cards from this deck for the collective of what they most need to hear right now? So the first one is a beautiful ancestral tree, and it has a woman who is like an extension of the tree. She also looks pregnant. Let me just cover here. Also looks pregnant. So this is where you're very, very much connected to your ancestors. They are you and you are them. They are you and you are them. Some of you could be visiting certain graveyard of like maybe a parent, a grandparent, a her sister for someone. You could be visiting a graveyard and you really feel at peace when you're there. And you can feel the presence of your passed over loved one when you're there. Some of you could leave flowers or some sort of toy that maybe they enjoyed playing with as a child. It looks like some sort of toy. And I'm also seeing, like a little pot where you would keep medicine in. You know those little pots where you keep certain pills in? Has like space to fit like 4 pills in. I'm seeing one of those is round with like a pattern on top. So a passed over loved one could have had this and could have used this to remember to take their pills before they passed. They could have been on medicine. They could have had a certain little pot that they kept their medicines in. You know, sometimes people use it. It'll have the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday. So they remember they need to take this medicine on this day. That's coming through for somebody. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card, please, for the collective from this deck? That's way too many. One more card, please, for the collective. What do they most need to hear right now? Thank you. Yeah, you're working everything out. You're seeing your blueprint. You're reading your Akashic records and your soul's records right now. And you're like, ah, that's who I am. Like, how the hell did I ever forget? But you're not having no regret that you didn't remember, because you're understanding this identity, this realm, and how it all works. How this school, because Earth is a school, you're understanding how it all works. And you're realizing you've just passed the test, and you've passed the test with flying colours. You've got that A star. You've got that distinction. They're saying you have passed, and you're seeing. And I'm feeling a lot of gratitude. You're feeling a lot of gratitude at the moment for who you are, for being yourself. You could have struggled in the past and always wished that you were somebody else, or you had somebody else's life. And now you're feeling very grounded and very rooted in you, and you're proud to be you, and you should be. What else, Spirit? And I finish off with a few poems for the collective. What do they most need to hear right now? A few poems for the collective, please. Okay, so this one here says, the 2 flames, like night and day, stand side by side against the tide. Fire ablaze, a mystic stargaze, inherently different in their ways. The element remains the same, earth, fire, water and air, I do solemnly declare, to stand the test of time with you by my side. Both flames ignite, past life visions come into sight. Sacred union is here, reconciliation is near. So this is that confirmation. You're going to be coming to union with more of your soul tribes, and this is both platonic and romantic. So it's going to be those friendships where they feel like home, they feel like family, and this is going to be that person seeing a sacred ceremony where you were going to come into union. What else, Spirit? There's a lot of people right now within the collective remembering who they are. We have, all along we are being prepared for what Spirit has yet to share. Trust in the plan, there's no need to be scared. Walk the journey, all will be revealed. As time goes on, synchronicities they sing in its song. Interpret the signs and then proceed. Get back up if you ever fall to your knees. Attempting to avoid the mistakes is a sign of the times. Get on with that mission of yours or be left behind. Attempting to avoid mistakes is a sign of the times. Get on with that mission of yours or be left behind. This is what you guys are doing. You're becoming that full energy and you're taking that leap of faith. You were on that mountain and you're like, right, I'm just going to jump. And you know that you're going to be catched. Or you know that you're going to land, and where you're going to land is going to be better than like land wherever you've tread before. This new land that is foreign to you, it's the unknown. You know it's going to be better because it holds that cornucopia. It holds that higher timeline. And you're more aligned to this now. They want me to read the bottom of the deck, which says, conspiracy theorist eyes, you'll see the glitch in the matrix when you realize life is what you make it. Everyone wants the power of the oracle and the rocking chair, but most don't understand how she got that intense glare. She first walked through hell in order to reach heaven. There's no faking your way through ascension. You either pass God's test or you fall. Strengthen your willpower and discipline, don't be a tool. This is what you guys are doing. You're passing the test. You're passing your test that you like set up for your soul, but you did this with the Most High, and you're passing with flying colours. They keep showing me like an A star and a distinction. You were getting the top score. You were getting that anointing. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with someone out there, and I'll see you in another video.